Hi everybody, this is Mr. Colley. I just wanted to do a quick little recording here in case you weren't in class today or if you just needed a review on how to complete a vocabulary assignment. So I'm just going to go to first period here just as an example. And of course today's assignment is in the Monday folder, or again, it should be showing up here in your upcoming assignments. So I'm going to click on the assignment. And again, my screen will look a little bit different than your screen will because I am the teacher and you are the student. So we both should have this assignment right here. But where mine says in progress, yours should say my document. So on your screen, again, where this reads in progress, yours should say my document. So you're going to click on my document, and then the document should load right here in the middle. Sometimes if it doesn't, students will say, Mr. Colley, I'm getting an error message or it's not loading. Just come up and hit the refresh or reload button, and that 9 times out of 10 solves the problem. If it doesn't, hit reload again, and that almost always solves the problem. If it doesn't, just send me a Schoology message or email me. Okay, so again, you're going to click where mine says in progress, you're going to click my document, and then I always suggest to my students there's an edit button somewhere over here and a submit button over here. So you're not going to hit submit until the assignment is finished, but you want to go ahead and click on that edit button wherever it is over here. And I apologize, I can't really show that to you, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So I am going to open the assignment this way just to kind of show you what to do here. So you'll notice that there are 3 columns, okay? So pretty much all of my vocabulary assignments look like this. Some you'll notice on this assignment, Moses, bar mitzvah, and bat mitzvah, I'm already supplying you with the English definition. So all you have to do is really copy and paste this definition into Google Translate for your first language. So anyway, let's just use Judaism as an example here. So what do we do? What am I looking for? I am looking for you to do 3 things. The first thing is to basically translate the key terms, which are here. So I give them to you in English, and then I want you to translate each key term into your first language. Okay, so real simple. You can either highlight, or I just like to double click. Quick way to highlight is just to double click if it's one word. And you can copy one of 2 ways. You can either right click and click on copy, or if you're using a Mac, it is Command C. If you're using a Windows computer, I think it's Control C. Depends on the machine that you're using. But you want to copy, and we are going to open up a new tab, and we're going to go to Google Translate, which is translate.google.com. Next, we are going to paste, and I don't care. You can right click and paste, or you can hit Command V or Control V, again, depending on the system that you're using. And here we'll pretend that our first language is Spanish. So here is the word in English, Judaism, and here is the translated word in Spanish, judaísmo.
Judaísmo.
Okay. We come down here to this little box. Okay, it's almost like 2 little boxes here, and we're going to click Copy Translation. And we know it copied because it tells us right down here. So translation copied, good. And we're just going to come back and paste. And again, I don't really care how you paste. You can Command V or Control V, or you can right click and click paste just like I just did. Perfect. Okay, so we have the key term in English, key term in our first language. So we're done with this square here. Next, we're moving on to the definition. So I want the definition in English, and I want the definition in your first language, whatever that happens to be. So again, we're going to come back to Google Translate, and sometimes the definitions for the word will pop up at the bottom here. Okay, so the Google definition for Judaism is the monotheistic religion of the Jews, and that's fine. You can use that. You can use, excuse me, you can use that definition. But if it doesn't show up for whatever reason, we simply create a new tab, and we're going to type in the word, which in this case is Judaism, and then we're also going to type in the word definition because we want the definition of that word. Okay, so here we go. The monotheistic religion of the Jews. That is the Google definition. You can look. You can scroll down a little bit, see if you want to find a different definition. So Britannica, that's Encyclopedia Britannica. The monotheistic religion developed among the ancient Hebrews. I like that one a lot. So Merriam-Webster, a religion developed among the ancient Hebrews and characterized by a belief in one transcendent God who has revealed himself to ... And that means it's not even done. Okay, that's another good one. So let's just click on Merriam-Webster. Okay, and there's a couple definitions, right? There's a couple definitions. So sometimes it helps to kind of read all of them, and if you want to kind of create your own definition based off of what you see, I'm not necessarily against that either. We're going to click out of that cat there. So it's up to you as long as the definition is accurate. I'm going to use this one right here. I kind of like this one. The monotheistic religion developed among the ancient Hebrews. So that's fine. And we're just going to paste that. I'll just change it a little bit there. So the monotheistic religion developed among the ancient Hebrews. Perfect. So we can copy this here. And we'll paste it right in there. And I always add a little backslash there. You don't have to do that. I just think it's a nice way to kind of keep the English definition and the first language definition to be a little separate. Again, we're going to copy the translation there, come back, paste. All right, so now we're good. So we got the key term in English, key term in the first language, definition in English, definition in the first language, and then picture. Picture is the last one. Okay, so what do? We're going to come up and go to a new tab, and we're just going to type in the word Judaism, and we're going to go to images. Okay, so Google Images. Now, almost any of these would be fine. Okay, so we're looking for an image or a picture that helps us understand what the word means. Okay, I probably wouldn't pick this one because, as you can see, there are different religious symbols. So this to me doesn't necessarily to me say, this has to do with Judaism. I see a cross, which would be Christianity. I see a crescent moon, star and crescent moon, which is the symbol for Islam. And so I probably would stay away from that one, probably would stay away from this one. But the rest of them are pretty good. Stars of David, here's the Western Wall or Wailing Wall. So just for our sakes, let's choose this one. I think this is kind of a neat picture. And you can get the picture back on the document one of two ways. First way, and probably the easiest way, is to right-click on the picture, hit Copy Image, and then come back to the assignment and paste. And you can just right-click and hit Paste, or you can do, again, a Command-V or Control-V, depending on the system that you're using. The other way, and some students like doing this, again, it doesn't matter to me as long as the photo gets there, is you can click on the photo and drag it. So it's kind of like a drag and drop option. So we're going to come back up here and we're going to plop it up and see that didn't go where I wanted it to. So this is kind of why I stay away from this option, but it's not real hard to fix. You just click it again, hold it down, and drag it right in there. Okay. So not a huge deal, but I think I prefer the copy and paste method myself. So there we go. So we're done with Judaism. Now this seems like it might take a long time to do, 15 words and do it over and over and over again. Once you have the system down, once you know what you're doing and you have Google Translate open and a definitions tab open and a pictures tab open, you really can do these assignments relatively quickly. So again, I hope this video helped, and please send me an email or a Schoology message if you are still confused and having trouble with the assignment. All right, take care.